Hey, what's up, everybody? And we're back with some more From the Depths. That's right. Today, I said I wanted to build a 500 millimeter cannon that would, be nuke artillery. Also, we're at our starting fortress. I added a little bit. By a little bit, I mean I basically just kept this area and, redid everything else. So, we have our little test dummy over here. Hello, Ball War. We're gonna be blowing you up later. Sit tight. So, now, what I gotta do is I gotta design a shell that would, totally, blow up the bulwark here. Now, I know, doing some, what's that called? Hash or heat rounds or, whatever, would be, pretty good. But, with the Onyx Watch, they have a bunch of space armor, right? There's, a lot of space in here, more space in here, and whatnot. So, that would be very bad against the Onyx Watch, but it'd be good against later factions like the Lightning Hoods or whatever, since, they just have a bunch of lasers and you can just, destroy those, cripple their gun system completely. But, for right here, for now, we just gotta design a high explosive nuke bomb. So, if we were to do this here, if we were to have one HE warhead body, one gunpowder casing at 500 millimeters, you could see the speed's kind of whatever, this stuff's whatever, the explosive damage is almost 2,000, right? But the length of shell rack needed is 1. And if we were to add more HE warhead bodies, you could see the damage is a lot higher, but you need 2 length shell racks. So if we were to come back over here, so normally we would need these standard 1 millimeter or 1 meter autoloaders, but we'd have to do the 2 meter ones, which would mean we'd only have half as much and technically half the damage per second if we get the fire rate good. But it's supposed to be a support ship, and as a support ship, it's what we're gonna do is we're gonna have these high explosive shells go into the softened up enemy from the Zanzibar, because he's gonna blow a hole in here, right? And then inside, the shell will get inside of the hole and blow up even more space, which will be a lot better, because if it were just impact on the surface, it wouldn't do that much, right? So we have to design a cannon, and I believe this shell will be good enough. And to design a cannon, it all starts with the gauge increase. Alright, so while we have our gun loading here, I want to show you guys what I did down here. So right here, if we take a look, right? So this is the original shell right here. And so this, this is 500 millimeters. It has like 3,400 damage, but as you can tell, it's kind of slow, and the reload time is literally half a minute to a minute. It's bad, right? So if we were to go down here for the same shell rack, we could have faster speed, just under half of the damage, and a lot faster reload time. So we could shoot for a lot longer and more damage and stuff. But let me show you guys the shell here real quick. So this is the cannon, by the way. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but yeah, it's just got a bunch of. Here, let me actually pull it apart here so you guys can see it. So down here we have just a bunch of autoloaders, and on every autoloader we have ammo input feeders. On the clips, we have more autoloaders coming here, again with the solid ammo clips, because that actually saves CPU, which is something we need. Even though my CPU is very good, this game engine cannot run multiple cores. So yeah, okay. So that's the cannon. It's it's kind of basic. But it's very good. So if we were to take this here and we were to aim, I don't know, right there. Let's follow the shell here. It could do... Yeah, okay, that was actually kind of an underwhelming amount of damage. I think it was just because of the explosion range or whatever. Here, let's actually turn this on real quick. Oh, those missiles aren't supposed to fire, but whatever. But it's sending nuke shots in. And then, yeah, now that there's a hole in here, once it starts hitting inside there, it'll start doing more damage, right? And if we turn this guy off, I'm also gonna like disable these, whatever. But if we were to change this to 2 barrels, it'd be half the gauge, and then here I got to do this, and then load in that. Okay, yeah, this cannon did load a heck of a lot quicker. The bulwark, it's almost healed. Yeah, it's still got to heal a little bit of a cannon, but that's whatever. Okay, so now, if we were to turn this on, and we were to watch it shoot, you can see it definitely does, like, a lot more damage per second with 2 cannons, and I think it's probably, yeah, no shell loaded, so we have too much cooling, so I may end up getting rid of some cooling. But yeah, if we were to, like, oh yeah, here we go, it's shooting again already, and it's digging in there. Yeah, look at that. Okay, yeah, that's a good amount of damage. So I think I may actually go with like 250 millimeter double barrel cannon here. Ooh, explosions. Alright, and we armored up the cannon. We have a shield on it too. This is just what the shield is. Kinda like whatever. It's strength 10 though. Only we'd have a shield strength 10. And so, yeah, this is what the cannon kind of looks like. If we were to pull it apart here, so I have like a layer of metal and then like wood, because wood is still enough to stop a bullet in case the metal gets penetrated. Really, I'm only worried about the front and a little bit of the top, so that's why there's like in some cases, like here, there's like 3 layers of metal and like 2 layers of metal here and whatnot. And on the sides, it's just kind of got these exposed because, like, honestly, it's gonna stay like real far away in battle, and so, you know, and it's all supposed to be looking at the enemy, so nothing should get at its side. But I armored it up just in case, and same with the back. I just have like a slope and then just like a layer of wood, since I'm not too worried about the back. And I think for the most part it stayed the same, but everywhere you could pack a wood block, we did, just in case. I don't really know why these are here, to be honest, because they're not gonna do anything, but whatever. Okay, I also painted the cannon. Does it look good? Does it? I don't know. Okay, anyway. So yeah, the cooldown is 2.72 seconds. I actually haven't tested that. That might be too much or too little. 250 millimeters, 400 shells racked. Let's try it. Bulwarks at 100%. Okay. And okay, so we're lobbing some shots. Yeah, it's immediately doing like a good amount of damage. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad amount of damage. Especially because, like, yeah, once it starts to dig into here, like, it'll really... Yeah. It's starting to dig in here. Yeah, there's the ammo barrels, like, already exposed right there. So let's look at this. We're reloading at just the right speed. Actually, we could have a couple more coolers in this, actually, to have slightly more damage. Because I saw it said no shells racked. So actually, let me do this real quick. Yeah, 2 layers of metal, that's fine. Okay. Oh, we blew something up already, that's good. Okay. 2.3 seconds. Shells racked, still alright. Yeah, it's shooting a little bit faster, a little bit more damage per second. Yeah, we're like digging in here. Okay. So, I feel... Oh, something big blowing up. Alright. And this thing should still be firing, even though it says no shell loaded. Okay, so now it kind of has to stop for a second, then it can go back. Okay, I think that's a good amount of cooling. I could probably lower it just a little bit. Have a little bit more armor in the front here just to like protect this cooler or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty decent amount. It'll only stop firing for a second. And of course, the shell speed isn't too bad. I don't want it to blow 200. Even though it is artillery, we're still going to be shooting from like 2,000 away. So we still want the shells to actually be able to hit the enemy. And then, yeah, all shells are racked. Okay, so I think this is the cannon here. Here, I saved it. How much does this cost? It's like Okay, it's like about 20,000 metal, and I think we have like 60,000 in the campaign, so when we build the ship, we're gonna have to keep that cost in mind. So, okay. That's not too bad. Alright, so I think this is the shell we're gonna go with. Now we're gonna have to build a ship, preferably an armored ship, because, well, I guess it will be far away, so I guess we can, like, build it out of wood and, like, throw shields on it like we do everything else. It might be a bad idea. Who knows? And it all starts with a raft. Okay, guys, so I had a couple ideas of what we could do with this. So I was thinking either we make a ship again, but just like a small efficient ship that can hold the cannon, or I can make a flyer, kind of like the Reaper, but like a lot smaller. And it could just hold the one cannon on it, and it could just like fly really far, just kind of like circle the enemy. But I don't know, I feel like we could just make a ship just like a little bit more efficient. So I think I'm gonna do a ship. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with like anything I build. I just kind of like throw a bunch of stuff together and it works. And it just occurred to me that I've actually never built a bomber in this game. So I think if I were to build like a bomber, just as a replacement for the vultures we have, because those guys, they're pretty good and stuff, but like I've never done a bomber, and I think that would be really fun to do. Just have like little flyers going around, just dropping like big old bombs on the ships, especially since the Onyx Watch are like pretty much all ships. They have like one flyer, so that'd be like actually really good. A bomber would be like the best thing for these guys. So I've never built a bomber, so I don't really know what it's like. I'm pretty sure you just you do like missiles, torpedoes, like you do something like this, right? Where you just have a launch pad and like 1 or 2 length, and I think or yeah, magnet right here. You do this and you set the oh no, I think you gotta like set the time down for something by default, and then just like a bunch of explosive heads like that, and then within a 50-meter radius, the magnets will like lock on to enemy ships, and then they'll just bring in like these HE heads right here, like right onto the ship and just blow it up. So I think I may actually do a bomber, and then we could build the other ships, since right now I really have like no idea what to do for that guy yet. So yeah, we're just gonna see. Alright, so this is what I started to do. And honestly, it kind of looks like a boat, like a flying boat, and I actually really like it for some reason. I don't know why. But we just have our little cockpit here, so we can like hold our head over. We can fly if we wanted. Let's actually set this into airplane mode. Yeah, look at this. It's kind of like a little boat, and I like it. I don't know. I just really like it a lot. But anyway, so we have a fuel storage tank here, so we can you know, we can check our fuel supplies whenever. We can like, you know, do this. And then back here we have a fuel processor, and then I think I may just pack like a bunch of ammo barrels in here. I know, right next to the engine. Very smart. But oh yeah, and I also, here, let me do this real quick. Let me pull it apart. So right behind these repair bots here, I have just a couple like resource storage, whatever. That doesn't really matter. It's mostly for this designer. And then I have 2 ammo processors in between there. I have some spares crates, and then the missile stuff I just kind of left the same. I just threw a bunch of 6-way connectors here. Oh yeah, I didn't even like do the missile actually. And what do we have? Oh yeah, wood beam. Okay, so yeah, and then with the engine, I threw a junction pipe here and a couple exhaust pipes coming up, and then it's in between 2 cylinders. The cylinders are on adapters, and all around these you have the injectors, and then you have a radiator down here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna like throw a bunch of like ammo barrels like right here. So now we have, yeah, like 500 ammo, 2 ammo processors. I think we may need more, and then I think I'm just gonna throw the AI like right here. I'm just gonna throw like the mainframe And I don't think we'll only need one card slot because we'll be doing aerial AI and target prioritization. Hopefully the target prioritization makes us like fly towards the guy we want. So we want like blocks. We don't really care about crew. That we want to cripple things with engines, so then the shields get taken out, and then the cannons can like do the rest. And then speed and altitude, we don't want it targeting fast things, so the mines can actually get them. Okay, so I think for the most part I got it finished here. So what did I do? I added wings, a little bit of armor, and I think I already had the tailplanes there actually. But anyway, we have this huge jet engine. It's almost behind the center of mass. I could lower it a little bit. But down here we have these metal beams protecting our engine and ammo up here. And on the sides here, since it's just like one layer of wood, I have these metal slopes and stuff protecting these ammo barrels right behind here. And then you can see back here that since it's like two layers of wood here, I just didn't make them two slopes. I added another repair bot down here. I have a compact repair tentacle in here so they can heal each other. Some ammo processors, just some resource storage. Usually I like to stick away from wings and ailerons and stuff, since normally you could just go ahead, come into here, what is it, air, and just throw in some jet engines and it'll work pretty much the same with less blocks, so it won't be as laggy. That's the main reason. And then the other one is I can save a little bit on fuel here, because actually I'm going to put a shield down here. And yeah, okay, so we're about ready to test this guy. Just give me a couple more minutes and it should be done. Okay, so let me show you guys what all I did. I'll just have this guy blow up that guy in the meantime. But I lowered the shield here to 12, that way there the engine isn't overheating when it's also making ammo. I extended the wings a little bit, and I think the most changes happen down here. Okay, so this aerial AI, I have angle deviation before roll whatever. I set that at 140, that way there, basically we won't like fly up into space or whatever. And then this is just kind of like the same. Cruising altitude, I think I lowered that to 100, minimum altitude, whatever. Attack run, I have that set to 400. We abort at 100, and then every 10 seconds we come back around to do another bomb run. You can see our ammo processors working there. I think I just left this the same. And then compact repair tentacle here. I don't know if I showed you guys that. That's just for repairing. 1,000 total ammo. And then down here I put the spares crate here. Instead of having two, we'll have an identify friend or foe. That way there our mines won't like blow up our guys. And then the staggered fire add-on. And then of course I replaced the these storages. I moved these back over here, and then I threw the spares crate here. And then this local weapon controller here, this is set to 225. That way there, by the time we reload our missiles, you can see that we just get out of range. So that's very good. And then the maximum altitude is just set to 20. Okay, so this guy starts coming in. He notices he should start going down for his attack run. He launches the mines, and then the mines go, ooh, tasty metal, and then they like blow the sky up. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show you guys. So I set these to EMP with a frag head with 25 and a frag head with 1. Because honestly, the explosive warheads are like really underwhelming. They don't really do that much damage. The magnet, I set this to 3-second start time, and I also threw a bunch of ejectors on each of these. That way there we don't actually end up blowing ourselves up, because that was something that actually happened once. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, this guy, yeah, he's done. It did take a couple bombing runs, but usually one bomb run and it can hit some ammo barrels on that guy. But that time it actually took a couple, but that's alright. So I think this guy here is done. And then even if I wanted to, I could fly it myself, which is pretty cool. Yeah, how much is this? This is like 10,000 natural, like 6,000 metal, like only like 900 oil, 4,000 parts, and like 100 crystal. versus the Vulture here. This guy, he's a little more expensive on just about everything except the natural, but of course this guy's a bomber and also has EMP heads. Okay, so we just built a satellite, and it turns out we're getting attacked by, I just checked, it's a bunch of the same guys. Pioneer, Telemachus, that group's the same, and this group's the same, but with pinnacles. They're all strength 40, and then there's a tasty resource zone here with a lot of oil and some metal. This just had, yeah, that's just oil and scrap. But right now, I want to take out this little outpost here. I just want to get these guys gone, so let's just go ahead. I built a group of bombers. I didn't actually name them yet, so I'll have to think of a name here. We'll get the Zanzibar in, and we'll get a couple vultures and a couple of our bombers. I think bombers are actually like pretty good against these buildings here, so we'll see. And then let's just begin the battle. And oh, stop controlling stuff. Get the Zanzibar on, and okay. Oh, here's a big volley. I think, yeah, this is the ballista. Oh, that's like an actual ballista. That's really cool. But now he's nothing. Oh, that was a bunch of frags that just tore that up. Man, I love those flyers. Oh, something else is blowing up. Oh, we got a house blowing up here. Oh, we got a, oh yeah, that's right, there's a cannon tower. That was pretty cool until I blew up. Looks like a little watchtower and then some houses. What do we got in here? Couple tables, beds, ammo barrels, same thing. Oh, fireplace, and a guy here. Some more ammo barrels and a bed. Well, you can be saying goodbye to all of that here very soon, because your watchtower is now gone. Your neighbor's dead. Your other neighbor's dead. Oh, there we go. Yeah, alright. So it looks like we got all these guys done. Yeah, we're just like blowing up this wood. Okay. So yeah. So I just checked the video. I was like just editing it, and now we got to this part. I realized we're like out of time, so I just thought I'd go ahead and do one last fight here. End off the video with some explosions. Battle finish. That's right. Okay. Well. Let's call everyone back. Let's pull everyone out. I don't think, yeah, we don't even have to heal anyone. But yeah, so I guess next time, since I'm not really feeling inspired, I'll just go ahead. Tomorrow, I'll go ahead and I'll build the ship with our cannons and whatnot. And then next time we'll have the ship, and it will be blowing up these guys with our new cannon. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time.